Well, welcome back again, friends. Here we are, continuing with the Ephemera haul. These wonderful people collected and kept almost everything that they had. So, great for me. I love it. I don't mind. So, we're going to dive back into one of 5 scrapbooks. So the first one was very beautiful, had some cards. This one has some loose items and some more beautiful cards. So if you like what you see, stick around. A thumbs up would be awesome. A subscribe would be even better, because then you can see all the more vintage goodness that I have found at these estate sales and in future estate sales. So we'll just get right into it because there's lots to see. This is scrapbook number 2. Okay. What I do now is I will show you the items that were kind of loose in here. So this has to do hospital photos. So if I'm not mistaken, this family had 2 kids, a boy and a girl, at least so far that I can see. So there was still some, lots of course, the hospital stuff, and then the hospital photo. So cute. And just all the ephemera goodness, and lots of envelopes, right? They're always sending you envelopes. So that had to do with the hospital photos, and this was 1963. So this may be a child before, I'm not sure. Well, we'll find out, right? Okay, but then they also were travelers, I think, because I found some interesting items. This is Southern Asia, India and Pakistan, Ceylon, Nepal puzzle mat. So I'm not sure if they went to a restaurant or they actually went to this place to eat. So this is quite interesting. And look, the ephemera is gorgeous. It's a placemat. So super interesting. And it talks about, let's see, 1960 is what I just saw somewhere. Let's see, a major challenge to the World Health Organization of the United Nations is Nepal, where 5 out of 8 million inhabitants suffered with malaria as late as 1960. Oh boy. So they're like little sort of trivia information. So on a placemat, then they had these beautiful napkin, and this says around the world. Let's see. I do not want my house to be walled in on all sides and my windows to be stuffed. Wait a second. I want the culture of all lands to be blown about my house as freely as possible. Oh, Mahatma Gandhi, 1869 to 1948. And it says, I sat alone in a corner of my house, thinking it too narrow for any guest. But now when its door is something flowing open, or flying maybe, by an unbiding joy, I find there is room for all the world. Okay, so that says Tagore. So this is, I'm pretty sure this is Nepal or Afghanistan. I'm trying to figure out what country it is. Maybe it is India. But it has all the different places around. So it's a beautiful napkin. So a little bit of everything in these areas. And we have some letters, which are really neat. I'm not going to go into those. And then we have a note of appreciation for your kindness. So some super cute thank you letters. And then here's another thank you letter, which I thought was nice because there's this little spot on the inside, I guess, so you could write whatever you wanted. Thank you, or get well, or so. Generic card. These pretty cool. They should bring those back. Then we had Lyshakil pupil win citizenship award. So I think these were related or maybe neighbors. So really awesome. And what did they say what year that was? No, looks like it's cut out of a local paper, and then we have some other ones. TV sweep, so this person was in a TV show, and then I'm not sure, an obituary, so lots of different things. A beautiful envelope. Let's see. A retirement party, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so lots of interesting items here. Tells you all the different menu. And let's see. Housewife wins $25 for family and TV sweeps. That's so cool. All right, and then what's this? We have a negative of someone, and this person was retiring from school 1964. So, all right, well, some very interesting ephemera. And this was from a house near where my mother lives, in like a suburban area. So, this was quite the interesting article here. But what I also will say is that I went back twice, so I was at this estate sale 2 different times. And my mother came along the second time, or maybe the first time too, I can't remember. But some of this ephemera will not be leaving because these were people that my mother knew. So she, on some of these, will have first dibs to check it out. And then if I sell them, which I do resell these vintage items. I also do them live sales on YouTube right here, Reclaim Treasures by Mary, on Sundays at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And if I'm not doing a live sale, I'm usually doing a what's called a drop sale, and that's where I would show you items and give you the number and the price, and you'd claim them in the comments. So, whew, that was a lot, right? So keep that in mind. Some of this stuff will be resold, but some of this ephemera, in particular, the more things that have to do specifically with the area, my mom will probably get first dibs. So this, I will let you know that this has to do with John F. Kennedy. So if this is a sensitive subject, if you want to fast forward, but I'm just letting you know this is an article from the Knickerbocker News, 1968, of about Kennedy. So it says the Kennedy story, triumph and tragedy. So it's all in black and white and the sepia colors, and it talks about all the different information about the Kennedys. So I'm not sure about this particular article set because this happened in the time that my mother was alive, so we'll see if she wants to keep it or pass it along to the audience. Okay, so this says 1964. So the first few pages of about, I'd say almost half of so what I'll show you here, this is the first half of the book. There's nothing in there, and it does say that this was a scrapbook number 457. And it says, for extra sheets, it tells you the filler number, Springfield product, made in the USA, and it was 69 cents. So I'm thinking some of the stuff that was already in here was already taken out, which, as it should be, the family remembers stuff. So, all right, so now we have some get well cards. A speedy recovery, but then we also have Valentine messages, so it's a kind of combination. So we have some speedy recovery prayer, get well, and then a random Valentine message. So maybe the person had been sick during that time. I don't know. So look, aren't these gorgeous? Okay. And see, the one over here has to do with Valentine. So I don't know, maybe it was a Valentine get well combo. I don't know. But if you've been with me a while, you know that I love vintage cards. And if not, well, I love vintage cards, especially ones that I can scan and do my crafting. I do vintage bingo cards and vintage stands, you know, for the seasons and the holidays. So here's some more. These are more thinking of you and thoughts, and here's a little card, get well soon. So these are beautiful. Let's see, we have these here with the little mouse. I love it. And then the little angel over here. And then some more on this side. Very beautiful. Okay. And yep, and you're in the hospital. Okay, then we have then we did have one that was a congratulations one on the baby. So maybe, I don't know, a couple of different ones. So if you were in the hospital, get well soon. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's some more. Now, if you haven't seen the last video on this, please go back and check out some of the other wonderful cards. And with the vintage cards, I will be taking them out of these scrapbooks and either keeping them for myself or selling them in lots, or, you know, I won't, I think I use some of these in my crafting and then reselling some of them. So the scrapbooks are beautiful, but I will be passing along the goodness of the cards or keeping them depending on which ones they are. Super cute. But it might not be the last time you see the cards, because I love to use the different images in a card. Now this one I think is so funny. I'm going to show you one. It says, wishing and wishing with all my might that in no time at all you'll be feeling right. But what's so cool is a genie, but he has like this button as a face. So when I get to that one, I'll show you. It's pretty cool. Whoops, something fell out. Okay, let's see. So we have the cards on this side. Aren't they gorgeous? And then this is the one I'm talking about over here. Look at that. He's like a little genie. A little head for... Trying to do this. There we go. And then he's there. So cool, huh? And I love the little scene here, and little doggy there, and cute. So super cute. Love all these vintage cards. Okay, so now these ones get a little interesting. I don't know if they were more from the 70s or what, but they're more modern looking cards. And then we go back to these other two beautiful ones. So it's quite a combination of cards here. So see, we have the more modern Get Well cards, and they've got like the glossy finish. And then there's another one, but then look at this one. It's like drawn. I don't know if it's handmade or not, but it's really cool. And then we have this one at the bottom. So it's really interesting. Bunch of different Get Well cards. And then we have hello, how are you, coming to see how you are. Yeah, so many more blessings of the different cards here. And then there's some envelopes that kind of stayed there. Then we have December 1963. We have a picture of the baby, and let's see. Nope, I think this is from another house. And then it looks like the Colony Summer Theater tickets, and then a Christmas card. So it's quite the combination here in this booklet. And then we lost something there. So kind of an interesting combination of different photos and cards and such. Then we have, going towards the back, we have some more news articles. We have Colony Family helps dad pack for active duty. So, oh, that's gotta be, whew. So this is a newspaper article glued right into the book. So you definitely know that that was probably a tough time back then. Yep, they're helping get ready to go active duty with the Air Force. So, and this is 1968. And we have some more. A pastor is to serve in Kalamazoo. And then a testimony. So the Schenectady Gazette, that was one of our papers. And then the Times-Union. So a bunch of different articles from our different papers in the area. So really interesting little articles there. And then, let's see, then we're back to some more cards. So, we have more baby shower cards for 1963. So cute for the baby. And then some of the other ones, what she did was is she left the cards in here, which I thought were kind of interesting. So, it says fellowship groups fellowship group to give pageant, an Easter pageant, and then the wedding of this particular person. So thank you, shower gifts, all sorts of neat things. And then in here are some of the cards, the different baby shower cards, which I thought was a neat idea, so you wouldn't lose the information on the people that sent you the stuff. So that's a pretty neat thing. And then they all have these super cute little, super adorable little cards. And then this one had an envelope in an envelope. So lots of cuteness. Let's see. Oh, this one is a little tough getting out of there. Oh, no, come on, you can do it. Oh my. Oh, I think what happened when it was the, there we go, another cute baby shower one. And I just love how they're staying right in the envelopes, too. Except for maybe that one was a little tough to get out. Then we have, a doctor that quits at the Albany Medical Center, and then Centennial attracts Raceway Diners, August 1963, and then a Mother's Day card. So quite an interesting combination of stuff. The articles, and then over here we have the Mother's Day card. Whoa, up close and personal. So there's the Mother's Day card, and then we have a few more cards in here and a few more articles. So we have this, oh no, well, maybe he was going to Dr. Kylie, to head to Albany Clinical Research Center, and then another engagement, and discussing the growth of the Girl Scout program here in the capital area, an anniversary greeting from your son and his wife. So some anniversary cards and a birthday card. So lots of different and interesting combinations of articles and some cards. So cute there. And I love that card. Isn't that cute? All right, so hang on, let's see. Oh, we have one more page, and that is quite the beautiful page here. We have, let's see, happy birthdays. Yes. So this is the happy birthday page. Pages. So, and that is the last of that particular page. So, another wonderful scrapbook from this one estate sale. So, if you like what you see, stick around because there's definitely going to be more. There's still 3 more to go. So, if you like what you see, a thumbs up would be awesome. A subscribe would be even better so that we can continue to enjoy these wonderful scrapbooks. And if you want to, come and join me on a live sale, which is usually on Sundays at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, right here on Reclaimed Treasures by Mary. Or we might have a drop sale, which is just, you can look through stuff, pick it, and go. So, thank you all for stopping, and come on back and see what more fun we found at this estate sale. Thank you. Bye.